Hello, everyone, and welcome to the full super moon on the 26th, 27th, which is basically Monday into Tuesday. It's the middle of the night. So the super moon is stretching over days, but because it's a super moon, it actually stretches even further. So you might be feeling the energy throughout the week. You might be feeling it now if you're watching this when I first film it. And this super moon in Scorpio is, it's just such a great one. I look forward to this specific super moon every year because it's deep realignment. So I'm kind of obsessed with the depths of things. I know it's beautiful to change things on the surface because when you change things on the surface and they look better, you feel better, and it's just great. But when you actually make deeper changes for yourself or deeper changes for your space, it's like the difference between cleaning your house and deep cleaning your house. You feel it in a whole new way. It hits different. You feel it totally differently. So how many of you are ready to go deeper? Because that's what this new supermoon is all about. And I feel like the energy really sets up so much of what's to come in the rest of the year ahead. Things are going to start heating up in terms of astrological themes. Things are going to start heating up in terms of, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, the summer and the spring really getting underway, like warmer weather coming. And so things are going to start heating up, moving in a good way. And the idea here is to take this supermoon as a time to go deep and align to and get your energy in a line and align to what is most important to you. Hi. So this is a time to make a commitment to the kinds of changes that feel amazing and that put you on your purpose. And in terms of the Feng Shui we're going to talk about doing today, it's about water. Now, I know that might sound weird because Scorpio is such an intense sign. It's usually thought of as a fire sign. Some people think it's a fire sign because it is it's so intense. Scorpio is just this passionate, intense sign, and it's so deep and meaningful. And really, Scorpio is a water sign, and it's the depths of water. And the reason why it hits different, why it feels so deep, is because water is the start of everything in Feng Shui. Water is where it all begins. So we're going to use water to cleanse your home. We're going to talk about making moon water. We're going to get into the idea of using this water energy to build your intuition, to get yourself on the right path, to get really aligned. For those of you who are new here, I'm going to be posting, when I post this, I'm going to post a link below. The Feng Shui manifesting videos are starting soon for the Breakthrough Camp, which is the camp, the 8-week immersion in Feng Shui to align your life and make breakthroughs. And the free manifesting video series is starting soon. So I will make sure to post that link so that y'all have it, because it is something that setting up your space in a deep way, the depths of things, setting up your space in a deep way to make big breakthroughs. So I'm going to just put that in the chat right now, but I will, these are the free videos. I will definitely also post it below when I post it. And the reason why this is so important is that we are aligned within ourselves, right? When our energy is all straight and strong, we're aligned within ourselves. And then we are also aligned within our homes. When you feel good inside and your home is out of whack, then you start feeling a little out of whack. Or when you feel like your home is really aligned and strong, it helps you to feel better. So we're interacting with our environment constantly. And the idea is when your energy feels straight and strong, and then the space around you feels straight and strong, everything starts to click and come together, and amazing things start coming together, and it feels like everything is more effortless and you are in the right place at the right time doing the right things, all that alignment. So I've chatted the videos right now. I'm going to link that below, and you can go deeper as soon as the videos arrive. Yay. Yes, Penelope. The Breakthrough Camp changed your life. That's incredible. I love seeing you here. It's been a while since I've seen you live. That's so great. So if any of you have questions, feel free to ask them as we go. But we're going to start with water and using the cleansing power of water to really bring your space to a level of receptivity where you can receive downloads from the universe, where you can receive intuitions coming to you clearly, where you can receive more abundance, all of those things. So first thing is the energy that you use to make changes is more important than the number of changes that you make. The energy you use to make changes is more important than the changes in how many numbers that you make. The energy you use to make changes is more important than the number of changes that you make. And I'm saying that multiple times because sometimes we have been conditioned to believe that if we don't do a lot of things, that we won't get a lot of results. And so we run to do a lot of things in life and it doesn't do anything. We're not bringing our best to the moment. We're not showing up. You can't be switched on level 10 every minute of the day, right? So doing all these things is not going to get you more necessarily. It's about doing things from a place that feels good. So this is a great time to turn on some watery music that just makes you feel like really tapped in, maybe jazz, new age music, or any kind of music that makes you really feel tapped in. Things like Billie Eilish make me feel like very watery, and I love it. It makes you feel really in that space where you're floating, and then start cleansing with this water power. So one way that you can do this, of course, is to get cleaning sprays, make yourself a cleaning spray. I use water and white vinegar, half and half. I clean all my windows with that. You can use any kind of cleaning spray that you have. It has water in it. And imagine that watery energy is just cleansing every surface. Same thing, mopping your floors, using that cleansing power of water. If you don't mop very frequently, now is a great time to do that mopping, that extra layer of cleansing power of water. All the things that you can do to get into more of this watery space within you. One other thing you can do is look at your home as you're doing all this cleaning and ask yourself, how does this room feel? How does this room feel? And start seeing for yourself, I don't really like this, or I don't like the way this is, or I don't want this crystal here, or why do I have these chairs like this? And you might even look at a room and say, gosh, I want to turn the living room around. Audio's breaking up a bit and the focus is off. Oh, I hope it's okay for everyone. I hope no one else is having that problem. It looks like my signal's strong, so hopefully it's coming through for everyone. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Someone asked, how far away from the moon should we do this? You can start right now because a lot of this is going deep. And then when you get more into the moon itself, that's when you can make your moon water and things we're going to talk about. But if you want to start getting into the cleansing and clearing now, you're certainly capturing all of that energy and all of those themes. And so it really does have an impact. I feel this already happening now. This is a very, very powerful moon. A lot of I've talked to feel like something's in the air. You might feel it a little bit now. And so you can start now if you want. It's always especially if you want to really go deep into really cleansing, getting behind things, think about that depth of cleaning. In your kitchen even, think about, how do I clean out more? Like, let's wash down the inside of the refrigerator. Let's take things out of the pantry, wash it all down. Really just that refresh, that power of water to refresh. And at the same time, and you don't have to do all the things, remember, but what things really are drawing you in. And ask yourself, does this feel right? Do I want to make a shift in this room? And follow how you feel. So you might realize it's time for me to change around the pillows everywhere, or it's time for me to hang the art in different places, or, this room doesn't feel right to me. I'm going to make some shifts. I'm going to move the plants around. I'm going to move around these things. I think I'm going to take one rug from one room and put it in another. Whatever comes to you intuitively, trust that intuition to move you. And so this is stuff, again, you can start in advance, and it's stuff you may realize during this moon and you implement in the weeks ahead. So you don't have to redesign your house on Monday and Tuesday, but some things might be easy and you just do them. And some things might take more time, but you realize them. And it's that realization that opens things up, like, oh, I'm ready for a change. Oh, I'm ready for a shift. You can also drink more water and really feel that power of filling yourself up. And self-care is so important. Self-care is so important. And I know it's like I can talk about self-care, but it's so important, especially because if you're not full of energy, it's very hard to manifest. It's very hard to go deep. When you are really looking to make a profound change and you're exhausted, it's not compatible. You need that energy to go deep, to look within, to really make those fundamental deep shifts. And so you want to fill yourself up. So think about all the ways you can refresh yourself. It might be taking more baths. It might be sleeping more. It might be taking naps, being a little looser with your schedule, eliminating pressure that doesn't feel right. A lot of the things that this moon theme, going with the flow, a lot of the things that this moon theme really captures is all the ways that we have been fighting against our true nature and all of the power of flowing with our true nature, our intuition, our inner compass, our gifts, our talents, our personal destiny that we feel, not what society says we should be or how much we should have or what we should do. There is no scale in the universe that says if you have this much money, you are a success. And if you have this much, you aren't. There's nothing to do with anything. It's about how much are you fulfilling your personal purpose. So it's a great time if you've been comparing yourself to others or trying to hold yourself to a standard that does not feel good. It's a great time to just dump it, stop it, end it, let it go. Get off the social media platform that does that triggers that in you for a while, whatever it might be. It's also a great time to do deeper healing work. So if you've wanted to get rid of some anger or handle some trauma or deal with something from something that's been coming up, a habit, a pattern, and you really need support to do that, it's a great time to start therapy. It's always a great time to do this, but to start therapy, find a support group, take classes, go to healers that speak to you, get the support that you need and want, really lean in again to what feels right for you. But doing that stuff will ultimately help to align you with more of your manifesting power. The inner work is the magic. Every single person I know who has made major breakthroughs in life does the inner work as well as the outer work. Feng Shui is really incredible to set up your space, but how you set up your space and what supports you and everything you put around you is going to be as clear and as rich as you are clear within yourself. So when you do that inner work to get more clear and cast away all that old stuff, whether it's by meditation, spiritual practice, therapy, healing, whatever it might be, your space will really reflect you because you'll be bringing more of you to your space and bringing more of you to your life. And that alignment is just completely, undeniably powerful and infectious. And that is what makes me so excited about this Scorpio moon and all of these themes. Again, we can think of Feng Shui and doing things in your home and all of this stuff as very surface. Oh, on the surface, I'm going to make this look different. Or on the surface, I'll make this more Zen. But I'm not interested in the surface. The whole way I work with Feng Shui is not about the surface. The surface, yes, will be beautiful, but it's about how it deeply resonates with you, how it connects, how it feels. And that is where the magic happens. That's where you wake up and you go to your office space or you go to your kitchen and you're just like, yes, the day is starting, rather than, okay, the day is starting. It hits different. It feels different. And you want that spark. This is a moon to get aligned so that spark of you and your greatness and your genius is everywhere around you. So another thing for this moon, as I look at my notes, that there's so much, I don't want to miss anything, is creative flow, getting into your most creative flow. It might be time for you to take new classes. You might have books you want to read, workbooks and things to do. I have online classes that I have not yet opened up and touched. And I have one in particular that I'm so excited to start now ahead of this moon, but in honor of this moon, to really dive in and get it done. You might have passion projects that have been sitting on a shelf or things that you want to work on that you haven't gotten to yet. Now is the time to do that stuff. It's going to make such a big difference. This is activating your creative energy. And the more you do it, the more you flow, the more you feel your self-expression, the more all this feedback you'll get from the universe will be crystal clear because you're doing what you're meant to be doing. So cleanse everything with water, get everything feeling watery. You can even spend more time swimming, floating in a pool, going to the ocean if you can, going to a lake, really getting immersed in that feeling of water. If you have that nearby, taking baths or even taking showers, feeling that water, drinking more water, getting into the depths. The full moon is a time that Denver 1865 says to complete things and then move on. And indeed, for this moon, one of the things you can think about completing is all of the stuff that isn't aligned with you, like all of the pressures, the stresses, the distractions. Time to just cleanse it all away, cleanse away that feeling of force, where you can be more of yourself and bring more of that to your space, bring more of that to your life. Beautification in wonderful ways is so in the spotlight right now. So all the ways, again, that you hit this intuition, it's time to switch this. It's time to change this. This will look better. This will feel better in this room. I want new pillows. I just got new sheets for my bed. I just had an intuition to do that. You might have something else where you go, I really want a meditation pillow, or I've always wanted to paint this wall, or whatever it is. And you may initiate that project, make that decision, because it's time to get rid of settling, that settled for energy and that force, and bring more of you to your space in so many beautiful ways. So this is totally incredible. Do you have any thoughts about things that you want to do as your moon project? I have, indeed, I have my moon projects are pretty clear to me. They're things that I've been gearing up for, but now I'm like, absolutely yes. No question, absolutely yes. Some of them are going to be long-term projects that I'm just going to kick off now. But these long, like, think about what comes to mind when I say, like, what intuitively would you want to shift Where do you feel? A book proposal to finish, perfect project, getting things done, and just feeling that feeling of openness and bringing more of your creative spirit to life. More alignment, more power. For those of you who just joined, in the chat, I put the link to the free Feng Shui manifesting video series that's starting soon, all about deeply cleansing your home in so many ways to set yourself up to make breakthroughs. And I hope that you love those videos, because it's like a whole class within itself. It's so much fun, and it goes in such depth in your space itself. Does making changes in your home count per se? What if we really don't know what to do? Making changes in your home does count. Absolutely. And you may find that just immersing yourself in more of the idea of water. So self-care, going within, meditating a little bit more, taking meditative walks, being by water, moving water, taking showers and just feeling that water, drinking more water, getting into the flow of watery music may help you to get those sparks. One beautiful thing, thank you for reminding me, that a lot of astrologers have said about this moon is that you can open yourself up to downloads from the universe, where just sort of messages come to you as you're in this really receptive place when you're immersed in that water energy. So that can help guide you, again, like that inner compass, really guiding you and moving you. Examples of watery music, anything that's not highly structured. So, sometimes rock music, pop music, it's very structured, and it has like sort of a fire to it. Or watery music is like chill vibe music, things that you would hear at a lounge. Sade, watery music for me. I was just saying earlier, Billie Eilish strikes me sometimes as very watery music. It makes me feel like I'm going inside. It could be sort of new agey music that makes you feel like you're swaying or relaxing. Jazz for a lot of people can be very watery. It's very improvised. So you're not in one structure. You're just kind of going with the flow of where the music goes. Classical music is very structured a lot of the time. So think about what's going to flow with you. So you can put on some jazz or lounge music. Celtic might work for you. Whatever makes you feel more meditative, whatever makes you feel like you would want to be at a lounge and kicking back. Remember those days where we all used to go out places and go to a lounge and kick back and just be so chill and be with your friends, and everyone's like, it's just very groovy and easy, and that feeling, more watery, where you have more openness. We need cleansing after the past year when everyone has been so sad, angry, scared. It's time to embrace the growth of spring. Indeed. And Devin loves groovy. I love that. So totally fantastic. This is, like I said, such a beautiful moon. So one of the things that you can do is make some moon water to capture these themes. Just to really think about all these themes of being more yourself. Do any of you feel that right now? Like you've been trying to be like you've been told you need to be, or you feel like you're forcing yourself to do something that maybe you don't really want to do because it would be impressive to other people, or someone else might be proud of you, or any other reason, or society makes you feel like you got to be doing this. Or, an example in the wellness world, I would go through cycles of pressure where I'm supposed to publish a book. And I kept turning down book deals because I didn't want to publish a book that people wanted me to publish. And I was fighting myself on it. And I wasted so much time of fighting with myself about what I should do. It's that should energy. Someone asked if I have any videos on breathing techniques. I don't actually have any videos on breathing techniques, but I do really believe that any way that you any way that you can tap into more sort of your internal energy, whether it's proper meditation practice, closing your eyes and just breathing deeply, anything. For me, my best meditation is writing in a journal. I know that might sound definitely something, lots of people have lots of interesting techniques. I've been so overwhelmed, so I let it go. The release is good. Good. Let it go. Let go of all the stuff that you think you should, that you've been told you should, and think about what is really me. That's the beauty of this moon, is what is really you. This isn't about being another person. This isn't about transforming into someone else. This is about being you, which is so cool. You just get to be you. Penelope said the meditations in the camps are really beautiful. The chakra alignment meditation is so gorgeous. And there are so many videos and resources on YouTube for breathing. Yes. And all of the Feng Shui camps, thanks for bringing that up, Penelope. Yes. And all of the Feng Shui camps, there are energy alignment meditation. So they're not specific breathing exercises, but they're energy practices that were created specifically for each of the Feng Shui camps to help people to get deeper in alignment within themselves in different ways. And so I'm so glad you like the chakra alignment energy work. That's so exciting. So moon water. Our final moment of this live. Moon water is so easy to make. I have a whole video on it, but all you need to do, you can take a mason jar, you can take a mug. I don't care what you use. Fill it with water and put a lid on it. If you don't have a lid, maybe you have a coaster. Put a coaster on it. If you don't have, if you have jars that don't have lids, just improvise something. And you're going to take it, hold it in your hands, set an intention that the water is going to capture the energy of the moon, and then you're going to put it outside under the moonlight. And now the moon might not directly shine upon it, but you'll know the moon is passing over it, whatever it might be, if you have it on a fire escape or you have it on a patio or whatever it might be. Or some people put it in a window, like right by a window, and leave the window open where the moon is going to be passing by. The full moon will kind of be shining by, and they will put it inside if they don't have outside space. And you set it there. I like to put it there the day of when the moon begins. So you could put it there on Monday, leave it there all through Tuesday if you want, and take it away on Wednesday, however it feels good to you. The moon is Monday into Tuesday. It's Monday night into Tuesday, but because it's a super moon, it's really big. So the energy is going to be around for a while. I'll probably take mine in on Wednesday. I'm going to make a lot of moon water for this moon because I love being myself even more. And I know I feel this all the time. This need to shake off and cleanse off what isn't for me. Someone asked to make a video on pranayama. That is something I will definitely think about. Moon water is a great way to set intentions. Yes, it is. So make your water, let it fill up with all of this beautiful moon energy, and then bring it in, use it to take baths, use it to clean your house later in the month. And keep remembering as you connect to your moon water, whether you pour it in a bath or decide you're going to pour it over your head in the shower or whatever it might be. When you're using this water, cleaning, or some people drink it, whatever it is that you want to do with this moon water throughout the time after the moon and the weeks ahead, get back to that place of what feels right to me, my inner compass, my energy, connect deeper, go deeper, challenge yourself to always not go here, but to go here and to feel things deeper in your cells, to really go to the depths. And that will help you to align in so many ways. Someone said, I need gallons of moon water. No, you don't, I promise. Even if you have a lot of things to release, remember that your intention is really powerful and you don't have to change everything at once. Whenever I feel really overwhelmed, sometimes I'll just sit and shake off whatever I can, and I will set an intention to release what doesn't serve me, that's for my highest good right now, and I'll do some cleaning or some clearing. Makes such a difference. You don't have to release everything at once. Remember that making changes shifts a lot of energy. It's really emotional. It's really powerful. You don't sort of show up at a healer or a therapist and say, okay, let's do my whole life today. Let's do everything I've ever experienced in my life. Let's take care of it right now. It would be such a shock to your system. So keep on your flow. Keep realizing with every shift you make, with every change you make, with every creative step forward you make, you're shifting a lot of energy. And trust that you are building. We're in a time with so much building power. This year is a year of building. This year, if you look at the whole video for the year of the metal ox, it's the year of building back, building after this crazy 2020. And there's still so much going on now, rebuilding, building things up. And so you want to keep taking steps and noticing how you're building rather than going, I want it all right now, and then shock your system and just, it doesn't feel as aligned or as right. So keep on trusting all the steps you take. Ontario is under lockdown. I'm so sorry to hear it. I can't wait till all of this is released from our planetary energy field completely. We have a new puppy and I feel like a new mom again. Congratulations. What a great fresh start that is. Oh, wow. So you drink moon water, wash your face with it, water your plants with it, shower with it sometimes if I put enough out. Washing face and hands feels wonderful too. I have never done that. I'm going to do that this time. Thank you so much. So lots of ways you can immerse yourself in the themes of this moon. The biggest one is feeling the depths of you and following how you feel and getting more in touch with your intuition, your purpose, and being on a path that feels amazing for you. And yes, set intentions in the moon water. Thank you. Yes, that's awesome. I'm wishing you the most amazing supermoon. I'm obviously thrilled. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm obviously thrilled for the supermoon, and I'm excited to see what you decide to do, what you're inspired to do. This is a moon where I really feel like I'm not just thinking about something that would be a good idea. I really feel deeply now is the time to do certain things and just dive in. And let's start building, guys. Let's start building beautiful breakthroughs and more alignment. And I'm just wishing you just the initiation of a time of being more and more and more of your most amazing you. Remember, you're not transforming into someone else. It's all about just being able to be how amazing you are. And that is everything. So have a wonderful Monday and Tuesday, and this energy is going to be with us for a long time to come. Thank you so much for being here live. There's so many of you here live this time. It was so fun. And if you have questions, comments, always leave them below. In the chat, I put the Breakthrough Camp free video series, the manifesting videos. I think you will love them. Also, when I post this, I will post it below. And I'm going to make some videos on alignment because there's lots and lots and lots to come. Oh, I'm so glad you're new here and you had fun. Mwah, welcome. And YouTube has just been such a beautiful community, and getting more involved in doing this and getting to know you guys has been a joy. And I have to say, y'all know a lot. You are my teachers. So everything you share is invaluable and invaluable for so many people. I'm going to wash my face in moon water for the first time next week. Thank you all so much. Elaine as well. Welcome. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying everything. And for all of you, like, I got that note about making a video about pranayama. If there's have videos made about anything you want to know more about, I am always here. I'm always here to help. I'm always here to make them. This is all about you. But I'm going to be making a whole video series all about creating alignment, all the way up, just a really brief, it's not going to be really chakra feng shui, but a really brief alignment from sort of the base of creating alignment all the way to the top. I'm going to do a 7-video series. I'm going to try to film some of it today. I've been putting it all together. It's going to be one of my moon projects to get it done and out to you. So you'll have lots more that you can grab from when you're looking to address making little energy shifts here and there that help you get more in tune with the things that you want and how you want to feel. Thank you all so much, and happy supermoon. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye, everyone.